Okay, good morning, everyone. It is Friday the 6th. Thank you. It is Friday the 6th, and we are in our first day of Hiroshima. And we got here last night, and it was like stress, just straight stress, because we didn't Shinkansen in, we didn't like train in, we drove in. And of course, we had to park a car, but there's like no place to park your car here that isn't like an arm and a leg and your firstborn son. So, yeah, that was stressful. But we did find some parking. It was expensive, but it can't be helped. Otherwise, where would we leave the car? Because we're not going to really be using it for the next couple days. We did go get some Hiroshima style okonomiyaki last night, and it was delicious. But don't worry, I will show you guys some of that. I just had to try it on my own in the first place, and then also like we were very hungry yesterday because lunch was small. You can move that. It's fine. Today we are going to see the infamous Miyajima Island and the shrine that's out in the water, and I'm so happy because it's actually open. Like, so basically, for reference, for the last like couple years it has been in scaffolding because they've been working on it and like trying to like repaint it and fix it because of storms and because of like weathering and all that. So I would have hated to come here and it not be up for me to take pictures. So we're going to go see that. Then we're going to a museum. And I think that's pretty much it for today. We're probably going to look up some other things to do too, because we only have 2 days in the city. But so far, Hiroshima is hilly. And the crowd we saw last night, they were interesting. We did go to a place that had like a bunch of different okonomiyaki like places like in it, and it was very interesting. Like if we go back, I'll show you guys. It's very bright, first of all, and then like it's kind of off-putting for foreigners because there's no like immediate like ishaimase, like how they welcome you in and they sit you down, and it's kind of like you sit down if you want to sit down. I don't know. I didn't really like the vibes. Did you like the vibes?
It was. I found it. I'm an awkward person.
Yeah.
So for no one to be like, yeah, 2 people come on in, for them to look at you, ignore you, and it's like, oh, I have to pull up my courage and actually go sit here and ask them if that I want food. Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. It's like she said, like for awkward people, it's a mess. But for me, I'm not really awkward. My Japanese is not there to be like, hey, can we sit down? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our day. We have quite a lot of walking to do. I'll try not to complain about it as much. But yeah, we got a late start because it was a really rough night last night, and we're both tired. Evie probably more than me. But I'm tired. Apparently I snored last night. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna stop chatting. First off, I want to say that I was obsessed with Hiroshima's trams. Oh my god. I could live here just because of the trains. They are so beautiful. They're so convenient. They go everywhere. It was great. But for our first stop, we did check out the atomic bomb dome. And when I say this place is heavy, this place is heavy. So this is right next to Peace Memorial Park, and basically you can see the river where people ran into and jumped into when the bomb hit. Please keep in mind that this bomb happened literally not even that long ago. A lot of my family, like grandmothers and great aunts and uncles, were
like children when this happened, so everything is still really fresh in the minds of people for Hiroshima. Everything you see within a radius of this bomb dome was done for. Everything in the city is new, and it was just really interesting to get a different perspective from what I've been taught from American history. So, like I said, when I say that this place is heavy, it's heavy. Okay, so we are leaving the atomic bomb dome area, and I think, so my thoughts, I'm fascinated by how that structure is still standing after all these years. It's really hard for me to grasp that, like, my grandmother, may she rest in peace, was only like 11 when this happened. And I can't help but feel a little bit of like guilt because, like, you know, I didn't do it, but my country did. So it is really sad. We learned about this in school and stuff, and I guess it doesn't hit you until you're here. It's very emotional. The river that we're next to is actually the river that people were jumping into to like protect themselves and like cool off the burns and stuff. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's tough. What do you think? She agrees, it's tough. It's beautiful over here, it's peaceful, but just knowing the history about this place, it's heavy. So we're gonna lighten up a little and try to catch a ferry, which I think I'm too full for. I'm probably gonna get very nauseous, but yeah, we're gonna catch a ferry and go do something a little less heavy. But I'm sorry, Japan. So, okay, we're gonna go. After we explored the dome, we did check out the Peace Memorial Park and got to see all the paper cranes. They cycle out these paper crane exhibits every couple months or so, and these are done by local children from different areas within Japan, people from foreign areas, and yeah, it just attributes to the Peace Memorial Park. Next to the Peace Memorial Park is the boat to get to Miyajima. It was about 45,000 yen, which is a lot of money, but it's worth it. Miyajima Island is a very popular island in Japan. It is off of the coast of Hiroshima, and it is basically like Nara, but better because the deer aren't kicking you for treats. They will try to steal your food, but it was really nice to see this place. And finally, Miyajima Shrine is not being worked on. It was so great. It was so wonderful to see it. Every time I checked on this place and looked it up, it was being worked on. There was scaffolding around it. It was being repainted or remodeled. It was finally available to see, and it was just as magnificent as I had imagined. This place is beautiful. I truly think that this is probably one of my favorite shrines in all of Japan so far. This place, I will be back, but I highly recommend coming super early, and if you have the money, stay on the island. That way you can beat the crowds. One thing that Hiroshima is known for is oysters and Hiroshima cola. So apparently they have this cola that has a hint of oranges in it, and it is amazing. I highly recommend you try this, and also eat as much oysters as you can possibly take because this place is known for that. Oh my god, this is so good. So it's got orange juice in it, and it's like Hiroshima specialty. Nice. Okay, so we came out here, and unfortunately it's just too foggy to see anything, so we're gonna go back down. Well, on the way up, we were in the car with these, they look like foreigners, maybe the guy was half, and they were speaking in Japanese, and Evie kept nodding her head, like in understanding, and once they figured out that we could understand Japanese, they like switched to like Spanish or something. It was very like, but then they also speak English. I don't know. I have my feels about people who speak English and Japanese and then choose not to converse with me in English. It's very weird. But we're gonna head back down. Okay, good morning everybody. We are on our last day in Hiroshima and we're back at Peace Park because today we're going to the museum and then we're gonna check out the castle, and I have to go to the Pokemon Center because yes, might as well. And that's pretty much it today. We might eat tonight. There's a special type of ramen that they have here. There's a special type of ramen that they have here that I want to try, and I want to try some manju if we can find it because they're popular for that. But yeah, today is going to be a little less heavy than yesterday started out as, I hope. Maybe not, because we're going to the Peace Memorial Museum.
It's about to get real heavy.
It's about to get, Evie says it's about to get real heavy. Oh God. I hope not. I don't want to cry, although I might, but y'all won't see that because I'm a gangster. I don't cry on camera. Okay, see you guys. I might not be able to record anything inside, so just FYI. I'll probably tell you how I feel about the museum afterwards, so. Okay, so we are done with the tour and whew, it was heavy. I don't think you can tell, but I definitely cried. There was specifically a story in there about a 3-year-old who was riding a tricycle as it happened, and I just, yeah, I like, wow. I'm amazed they don't have tissues throughout because it was taien desu yo. That's all I gotta say. It was only $2 for the general entry, but if you want to do the audio tour, which I recommend for the full experience, do the audio tour. It's just $4 additional. There were a lot of foreigners and like different kinds of foreigners, like French and other things. So, but yeah, we're really hungry now, and it's kind of bright now. It's kind of beautiful. So we're gonna not be so sad and go eat, and I will just end this half of the day saying this. Doesn't make sense to be so evil to people, you know? Sometimes being nice just makes you live longer. Just treat people nicely, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go find some food before I pass out because I'm actually hungry. We went to go eat at this cafe that's actually right across the street from the atomic bomb dome, and it is most famously known for the views that you can see at the top. However, me and Evie were on our broke girl mess and we were not trying to go upstairs. It's about 1,700 yen. No, it's about 17,000 yen to go upstairs and sit at the observatory. But it's better to go at night so that you can see the night views, and also when it's not as cloudy. So we just decided to come here and try the food. I did, of course, get oysters, and I also tried this manju. Manju is a sweet treat here in Japan that's like really popular because it's just mochi and On the inside, they have anko or red bean paste. This one is popular because it's in the shape of a maple leaf, and it is so cute and so amazing. And it was really good for me to try it because I'm in love. I really like manju. It's probably one of my favorite Japanese sweets out there. Okay, so this is manju, and I'm gonna try. My stuff started melting, but we're gonna try the manju. Okay, kanpai. What's in it?
Just like chestnut.
Oh. It's chestnut. Maybe. Kinda tastes like red bean paste though. It kinda tastes like red bean paste. It's not the right color. Maybe it's a different type of red bean paste. I don't know. Yeah. It's really good. So we were able to get okonomiyaki, which is Hiroshima style. I know that there's a battle royale going out there against Osaka and Hiroshima on who has the best okonomiyaki, but I'm going to have to say my favorite is Hiroshima style because adding the yakisoba and the egg and a meat just is perfection. It's chef kiss. Like, the food here was phenomenal. I highly recommend you come to this street. It was really popular for having all the okonomiyaki. There's like so many different shops, so I can't recommend just one. Basically, it's a really big building with a ton of different okonomiyaki shops. Please don't be intimidated. A lot of Japanese people do come here and eat after work, but the people are really friendly, so they're happy to serve foreigners. It's just, don't be intimidated by the massive crowds of Japanese people. If anything, that's a good thing. That means the food is delicious. So I highly recommend trying this. I do recommend trying Osaka style, but Hiroshima style is a very nice alternative. So, chef's kiss. Okay, so we went to a place yesterday that was like, in my opinion, better. Maybe it's because of what I ordered, but I ordered the shrimp and pork this time instead of the oyster. I had the oyster last night, and basically, like, I like the other place, and I'll have video about it, but I like the other place because they give you extra sauce so that you can put your own sauce on the okonomiyaki. And then also, at this place that we went to tonight, the shrimp was kind of dry, like they overcooked it. So, and it was really small. So if you do come and get okonomiyaki, like, just be aware that like sometimes your order might be different from what you want it to be. I highly recommend just getting the oyster no matter what place you go to, because that's their specialty here is oysters. Evie liked it the second time around better than the first time around. So, but I don't think she tasted it. I mean, it's okay. Next time. But no, we're not eating anymore. You inhaled it. No, but basically, we're not eating any more okonomiyaki for the rest of the trip because we've had it twice now, and we don't want a repeat of Osaka. So we're gonna eat something different tomorrow, right? Yes. So now we're going home so we can sleep. Well, back to the hotel. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Once you see one castle, you have seen them all. After lunch, we decided to walk over to Hiroshima Castle, which wasn't that far. It's about a 10-minute walk. And this castle was beautiful on the outside, but I will be honest, it was not much to look at on the inside. They do have these interactive samurai that you can take pictures with, and that was probably the highlight of this castle. But once you've seen one, you've seen them all, so you know, you can skip this one. So we just left Hiroshima Castle, and I think that it's really important to just like not take yourself so seriously all the time, because on the way out of the castle I almost face planted in front of like 15 Japanese people. It was so embarrassing. I didn't see the bottom step coming out, so I tripped over the step and myself, and I saved myself, luckily, thank God. It was embarrassing, but it's actually really funny because Evie taught me a new word yesterday. Stack it. And I almost stacked it today. That is so funny. Like, I'm embarrassed, but that was really funny.
It's funny because you didn't stack it entirely.
Yeah. I think that if I had actually fallen, then it would not be as funny as it is. But yeah, so just be careful. Plus, there are a ton of stairs. They said that there were slopes. I didn't see a slope in sight. Even the officer on the inside was like, "Ganbatte," and I was just like, it's like 5 flights of stairs all the way up to the top. So if you don't like stairs, I don't recommend
Castles in general, because most
castles.
of the castles
Yeah.
have no elevator and shoot you out the stairs.
Yeah,
Narrow
true,
ones that you can
true.
hit your head on and fall down.
Narrow stairs, yeah. Like when we went to Himeji Castle, that was so narrow. Like they do not have availability for disabled people. You're gonna have to make it up them stairs. Personally, for me, you see one castle, you've seen them all. So if you really want to see a castle, just see one. For the most part, all the stuff on the inside is gonna be almost exactly the same. In my opinion, the outside is the most beautiful piece of the castle. So, but yeah, we have like one more castle that we want to look at, and it's in Aizu. And other than that, Autumn could miss the whole castle thing for the rest of my life. I don't gotta see another castle. I'm good, especially not in Hiroshima. I can't show my face here for quite some time because pretty sure they're gonna remember this hair. I'm like, that's that girl that almost stacked it. Yeah, but now that that's over, we're pretty much done for the day. I'm gonna go to the Poke Center because I must, but other than that, this is it for Hiroshima. Like, it's really peaceful here. Which is supposed to be, because this is a peace city, but I would come back, definitely, but I would come back for the food. The sights and stuff is good. I might come back for is she sunbathing? She's such a weirdo. She's sunbathing right now. But I would come back for Miyajima in probably like the fall. I heard that it's really pretty in the fall. And then once again in the summer. That's my favorite island. That place was beautiful. Yeah, on a clearer day, yeah. We want to come back. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rest my toes and my pride. And if I don't see you tonight for dinner, then thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in another video. I hope you enjoyed Hiroshima as much as I did, and I actually really implore you to come here and just like see the richness that is this town. That is this town, because it's beautiful. This place is great. All right. Okay. Me and Evie are going to go get some onomichi ramen, which is supposed to be a Hiroshima special. I'm not sure what makes it different. I'll probably figure it out. Ramen is ramen. Ramen is life. Ramen is a religion. Pretty much. Are you ready, Evie?
Ready.
Yeah. And I think that we've been around tripping around.
We be tripping.
We have been tripping for
Is it 16 days yet?
15 days?
Hold on. We left on the 25th, but 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I lost track, bro. What's the date
17?
today? Hold on.
Today's the 7th.
Yeah, so is that 13?
13?
Yeah.
We have been tripping for 17 days, and I think
No, 13 days.
13?
Yeah.
We have been tripping for 13 days, and I think it's finally hit the both of us, because when we were at the Poke Center, both of us were dead. There was nothing to be asked of us. We needed to come down and sit and not move. But we're gonna go get food, we're gonna wash our clothes, repack and everything, and then we're heading back to good old Fukushima, which is also a whole nother thing, because we're not going straight to Fukushima. We gotta go to Hiroshima Airport, fly to Sendai, take a train down from Sendai to Fukushima, then take another train down from Fukushima to our home. I think that I'm gonna be very, very tired tomorrow. Yes. But for now, let's go get some ramen. And finally, we are going on our last trip. This is our last meal for the evening for the trip. We decided to come get some ramen, and this ramen in particular is special because it is a special Hiroshima style ramen, and the broth at this restaurant was amazing. Also, this restaurant in particular does have an English menu, and they have a good description on their menu and online about what the ramen is, so you're not blind about what you're eating. The guy was really cool. He didn't really speak much to us, but he was really busy in there, so this place is packed. I would say get there early if you can. It's about a 10-minute walk from the main center point of the city, which is the Hiroshima Castle. Just a few things I wanted to point out about staying in Hiroshima. Parking is a nightmare. Please do not bring a car. If you can, take the trains. Just do trains and trolleys. Parking is horrendous. Also, pretty much everything is located in the center of the city, which means you don't have to do a whole lot of traveling to get to different locations. The A-Bomb Dome, the Peace Memorial Park, the boat to Miyajima, and the Hiroshima Castle are all within a less than 2-mile radius of each other, so you can walk to these places. I highly recommend this place. This place was beautiful. It was heavy on the heart. If you are a history buff, this is a place to come. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have one more special video in store for you guys as far as travel, and then I swear, I promise I'm done. I promise. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in another vlog. Bye. Okay, so I'm fully aware that you guys may not be able to hear me. But the food was really good. The guy that works there, he speaks English and he's really chill. And it's a mushroom broth, so it's very different from what I'm used to. Did you like it?
Yeah.
She liked it too. But we're walking back to our hotel. And Honestly, we're probably just gonna pass out because I'm tired. We gotta do laundry. And Hiroshima, you've been great. Love you. We'll be back just after the embarrassment of me tripping dies down. We'll be back.